Super Mario Maker 2, otherwise known as You Frickin' Make It Then! The sequel. I was honestly really excited for this game because, well, to be honest, I only played the first Mario Maker like 2 times. Ever. I don't know why, but after seeing the trailers, new additions, and polish for its sequel, I was all aboard the hype train once again. So, let's just get into the deep, syrupy goodness of the game. That's not a saying yet, but I'm gonna make it happen. If you don't know what Mario Maker is, for some reason, it's a game where you get to put on that Luigi shirt and temporarily get to transform into Shigeru Miyamoto himself and create your own Mario levels. Whether you're a beginner and still learning, or a seasoned veteran, creating a Mario level in your image is so accessible and easy. Even for someone like me, I have the worst creativity and imagination when it comes to game design, but I still find myself spending hours and hours just experimenting and seeing what I could come up with. Now, I do have a tiny bit of experience with custom Mario levels, considering ROM hacks were a huge part of my teenage years, and I even dabbled in super basic level designs in Lunar Magic, the OG Mario Maker. But Mario Maker 2 is just so huge and expansive that you can literally make whatever you want. You can be as creative, simple, or in most cases, evil as you'd like. Just know that if you do make evil levels, it is my mission to destroy you! Like, is this really necessary? Gah! Just kidding. Kinda. So, what do we have to mess with here? Well, in short, a lot. Just like in the first game, you have physics, graphics, and gameplay mechanics from Super Mario Bros. 1, 3, World, New Super Mario Bros., and newly introduced to the series, Super Mario 3D World, which is honestly in my top 3 Mario games of all time, and my number 1 for best Mario soundtrack. You cannot change my mind on this! Now, like I said earlier, I am terrible at level design. Maybe it's just because I don't have patience or the creativity to make an interesting level, but I'm also overwhelmed at all the possibilities you have at your fingertips. Plus, I get distracted from the tiniest little Nintendo polish. Like, whenever you lay down a piece, it does it to the beat of the overworld theme. But in terms of level creativity, I got nothing. This right here is legit what my levels look like. I have no patience and just throw everything anywhere. This is my level. It's called I Really Tried. Because I did. And that's sad. I'm serious. Here's the course ID. You can play it, give it a bad rating, leave mean comments, whatever you want. This train wreck is here for your entertainment. It took me having to play other people's courses who are actually talented and creative just to truly realize the scale of jaw-dropping levels that can be made by a single person. So many crazy puzzles involving the on-off switch that I know I never would have thought of in a million years. There's insane auto-scroll levels that I know a lot of people aren't fond of. But I just love the spectacle of it. Having to pinpoint every little domino effect and having it be as flashy as possible, they always put a smile on my face. So after I was done disappointing myself in the level creator, I saw something. A story mode. A freaking story mode? Yeah, sign me up! So, what's the story? Mario and the Toads are building another castle for Princess Peach. Except this one. He's definitely getting fired. Everyone's happy until they realize, uh-oh, there's a reset rocket lying around. Everything's going smoothly until this nightmare dog shows up and ruins everything! He steps on it, summons a rocket, which could come in handy during some of Mario's other adventures, and it destroys the castle. Thanks for that. So it turns out we used up the entire budget building the castle the first time, and we need some money. How do we do that? By taking on jobs, of course. The story mode is literally questing and grinding. You'll get a mission with a brief yet charming description of the job the poster needs done, which is of course just playing courses. When you beat the level, you receive money and can put it towards rebuilding the castle. These toads building and working is literally the cutest thing. Faster, slaves! The story mode is essentially just a fun way to play the game offline. I assume they'll progressively get harder and harder. It's a nice way to also learn about level design and implement the ideas into your own levels, with challenges, puzzles, and quirky situations you'll find yourself in. I've only played a tiny bit of the story mode, but I think it's a really nice break from the hectic user-created levels, from people that just want to ruin your day! Let's check out some courses from people that want to ruin our day. But before that, hey, me creation! I love this too! The game makes you create a little me avatar to represent you. You unlock more outfits by playing the game and reaching goals. Little things like beating your first level, beating a certain amount of levels in the endless course, getting the fastest time, etc. They even got gift shirts! Sign me up! Now, here's the thing about me and Mario. I've been playing Mario ever since I was a little kid. It's one of the few franchises that I've consistently loved and stuck with, whether it be playing the new games that come out or revisiting the older ones for the 1,000,000th time. I can never get enough of Mario, and after all these years of love and dedication, I still suck! Seriously, it's embarrassing how often I die. Even at some of the most simple obstacles, this still happens. Here's how most of my Mario Maker experience goes. But despite me dying 90% of the time while playing, I'm still having so much fun and in awe at some of these levels. There's puzzles and new mechanics that I just never would have thought of myself until I played the level and was like, oh my gosh, that's brilliant! One of my favorite levels this early on in the game's life was Rhythm Challenge Gourmet Race, where the level's music is the Gourmet Race from Kirby, and you need to hit the on-off switches to the rhythm of the song. Granted, I suck and have no rhythm apparently, but when I first played, I had the biggest smile on my face. There was a Super Mario Land remake with the bouncy ball power-up that I didn't even know was in the game, and that was such an awesome surprise. There was a Mario Kart level with Mario Kart music? Like, you can do that? Some of these levels are just so breathtaking. And there's even this fever dream from hell, excuse me! I was just trying to have fun! Why am I being chased by someone? Please help me! This is a nice game. I'm having so much fun actually, I want to share it with the world! Let's go online and play with others! Maybe. Oh great, hello everyone! I will destroy all of you! Versus mode is pretty intense, I'm not gonna lie. Mainly because the game runs on New Super Mario Bros. Rules. Meaning you can bounce on each other and get in the way, purposefully screwing someone over and killing them. Or having someone steal your bell, I hate you! Or bounce on your head to elevate themselves while you meet your demise. The online multiplayer, however, is pretty laggy. At best, you'll still get choppiness and never a 100% smooth experience. Worst case scenario is this. This is a real lobby I had to experience. I had to sit through this entire thing and couldn't back out yet because it was during the countdown. Man, could you imagine if you had to pay money for online? That would be ridiculous! Local multiplayer is also a thing, which is a really nice touch. It does kinda suck that you have to download the level entirely in order to do it, but that's just a small thing. My entire Mario Maker 2 experience was just full of joy. It's like I was thrown in a time machine to relive not only my childhood days, playing the old school Mario games, but also to my teenage years, when I first got into ROM hacks. ROM hacks that were incredibly difficult, or super charming, actually building a world that felt alive. Some levels I played, I could just tell that it was a young fan who finally got to make their own levels. There's such a pure innocence to them. They're not too hard. They focus on making a level that feels like something that you might see in the next Mario game. Everything from the name of the level, the description, it's so pure and charming. There was a Pikmin level where you'd go in a rocket ship and land in this giant nature world. There was a Metroid level where we'd explore caves and try to find our way out. Super Mario Maker 2 is literally for every Mario fan out there. Whether you're someone who wants to just get their creative juices flowing and make something that could leave an impression on someone, just like how a Mario game left its impression on you, or you're someone who just loves playing Mario and wants more. All of it. The hard, the frustrating, the fun, and the charming. Take it from someone who is terrible at Mario despite loving it with all of their heart. There is something here that everyone, literally everyone, can enjoy. And at the end of the day, that's what Mario is all about.